How to get over the ick in relationships. 2 proven ways to reconnect. What is the ick? Have you ever been on a date and suddenly it hits you? That one little thing about them, a laugh, a habit, or a personality quirk that just makes you feel ick. It's like a switch flips and all your feelings vanish. But is the ick really a deal breaker? Or is it just something we can get past? Let's dive into the psychology behind the ick and discover 2 ways to overcome it for a healthier, happier relationship. First, what exactly is the ick? An ick is a behavior or personality trait that turns you off so strongly it feels impossible to continue being romantically interested. But let's make one thing clear. There's a difference between an ick and a red flag. For example, if someone constantly interrupts you or checks out others while you're together, that's not an ick. That's a lack of respect. But if they bite into their ice cream instead of licking it, that's just a quirky habit. Quirks like these fall under what some call beige flags. They might be odd, but they're not harmful. The key question is, are you being overly critical, or are these feelings coming from a deeper place? Let's explore this further. The psychological roots of the ick. Here's something fascinating. The ick is often less about the other person and more about you. Relationship coach Jillian Turecki says, an ick isn't innate. It's about pickiness, unrealistic expectations, and sometimes a fear of closeness. Many of us carry baggage from past relationships. If someone betrayed you before, you might unconsciously associate certain traits with that experience, even if they're harmless. Research shows that insecure attachment styles are on the rise, making it harder for people to trust and form meaningful connections. When you feel the ick, ask yourself, is this about them or is this about my own fears and insecurities? Reflecting on the origin of the ick can help you separate genuine deal breakers from superficial judgments. Strategy number 1, reflect on the origin of the ick. So how do we get past the ick? Step 1, reflect on where it's coming from. Start by asking yourself, what exactly about this behavior bothers me? Am I being overly judgmental? Am I projecting past experiences onto this person? When you dig deeper, you might realize that the ick is your brain's defense mechanism trying to protect you from potential hurt. But in doing so, it might be pushing away someone who could actually be a great match. Self-awareness is the key here. By identifying these patterns, you open yourself up to seeing the person as they truly are, quirks and all. Strategy number 2, focus on the positive. The second way to overcome the ick is to shift your perspective. Instead of focusing on what bothers you, focus on what you like about the person. Maybe they laugh at their own jokes and it annoys you. But what if that's just their way of sharing joy? Look for green flags. Are they emotionally available, confident, mature? These qualities are far more important than minor quirks. Also, revisit what initially attracted you to them. Do you share common interests? Do they make you feel valued? By focusing on the positives, you might find that the ick fades into the background. When the ick persists. Now, if the ick doesn't go away, it's time for honest reflection. Ask yourself, is this behavior a reflection of a deeper incompatibility? Am I ignoring a red flag? If something truly bothers you, communicate it to your partner in a kind and non-judgmental way. They might not even realize their behavior is affecting you. However, if the ick starts overshadowing the good in your relationship, it might be a sign that this isn't the right person for you, and that's okay. Embrace empathy and growth. The ick isn't just about quirky habits. It's a reflection of our expectations, fears, and insecurities. By understanding its roots and focusing on the positive, we can open ourselves to deeper, more meaningful relationships. At the end of the day, no one is perfect, including you. Overcoming the ick isn't just about giving others a chance. It's about giving yourself the chance to grow. So, the next time you feel the ick creeping in, pause, reflect, and remember, love is about connection, not perfection. What are your thoughts on overcoming the ick? Share in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more relationship insights. See you in the next video on Modern Love Manual.